Cartwright King are one of the biggest providers of legal aid in this country. We specialise in business and corporate defence, criminal defence and motor traffic offences. We also do a lot of mental health work. We have a very long-standing mental health team here. We have an expanding family unit, so there's a real wide area of work we do. We currently have over 140 staff and well over 100 fee earners. We are based in 6 cities across the UK, Nottingham, Derby and Leicester, Birmingham, Sheffield and up in Newcastle. So we're a successful business and we continue to grow. Cartwright King has expanded very quickly, and as that happened we realised that we needed an IT case management system which could manage our requirements. On one hand, we needed a system that could commoditise what we do, but at the same time maintain the quality of the service we give to our clients. And on the other hand, we also needed something that would allow us to really understand our business. We looked at a number of systems and we did a beauty parade and we really tested to see what we could get out of the systems. And Lawfusion won hands down. It's very easy to use, Windows based, very straightforward, and people are very keen on it, which is, you know, it's very difficult for people in the workplace to deal with change, but this has been seamless really. Cartwright King have been using the Lawfusion system for over 4 years now, and during that time we've really built up a very good relationship with Select Legal. We really see them as stakeholders and partners in our business and vice versa. And I think in the modern age it's very important to have a close working relationship with your IT providers. That allows us to develop the product with them and we to tell them what's important and they to tell us what they can do. There are certainly many benefits from using Lawfusion for Cartwright King. The first one I can think of is the workflows it provides. And what that allows is for fee earners to manage the matter or case from start to finish and ensure that the client is getting a quality service, but managing all the documents and the billing, etc., etc., the whole process. And that's really useful for everybody and a great benefit. Billing in the legal arena, if you like, has always been very labour intensive, and we've always had staff who do billing and nothing else. But with the introduction of Lawfusion and its billing wizards, we were able to introduce very simple systems which allowed fee earners to bill their own work, and that was great as well because they took a more commercial responsibility for the work, which helps us as well. And it meant that we didn't need the billing staff we had previously. So there are huge savings for the firm there. And in a world of tight margins, that has to be a good thing. The other area is the management accounting, because the report writer within Lawfusion is excellent, and that really has helped us drill down and find some real specific reporting. And that allows the board of directors here to make some good decisions, and they know they can take confidence from those decisions because they know they'll be right, because the information being provided by Lawfusion is of such a quality. One thing I'd also say, which is so important but overlooked, is the implementation of the product. I think there's a temptation from a lot of law firms to bring in a product and just sit back and think it's going to solve all the problems. Now, of course, that's not the case. It's the old thing about garbage in, garbage out. Now, what Select do, which I think is brilliant, is to say, right, we're going to do a dummy implementation of this project. So we'll run it and we'll find what problems there are, and then we'll correct those problems, and then we'll do it again. Because remember, you've got to transfer a huge amount of data over onto a new system. And what happened was they did a dummy implementation that ironed out those 3 or 4% of problems, and then when it came to the implementation, we were fine and we were working from day one. Previous experiences I've had, that isn't the case.
Good morning, Select Legal Support. James speaking. How can I help?
They have a fantastic support desk. What's really impressed us is the fact it's always manned. There are people there who know what they're talking about, and if the person who we speak to doesn't, they'll find someone who does.
Right, so if I give you a call at 12 o'clock, and then basically we'll run and test some of these letters and it should be okay.
It's very well managed in terms of logging of calls, customer care, by phone and by internet. There's a great logging system on the internet which we can review at any time and add remarks to or any developments, etc. So it's a very much a two-way process.
Yes, we can sort that out for you.
I can see that Select Legal have thought to themselves, this is a unique selling point here, because certainly with previous systems I've used, we've not had that quality of service, and it's very important.
Yeah, that should all work for you as soon as possible, in a few minutes' time. Thank you very much.
I would certainly recommend Lawfusion to any law firm for a number of reasons. Certainly, the product allows you to commoditise what you do, and that's so important in a world of shrinking margins. And I think it can give you a competitive advantage. And I think you have to remember that law firms are like any other business, and they need the tools to run that business. And be it finance, admin, these things need to be managed, and the Lawfusion software can do that. Cartwright King have developed a really good relationship with Select Legal, and using Lawfusion has certainly helped us get to where we want to be.